Hey, what's going on guys, it is Psycho here, and today I'm very excited to bring you guys another video where I'm going to be talking about CSGO bettings, and I'm going to be talking about a topic that doesn't really have to do with my channel and our community, but it's at least a little bit relevant since we are all developers on this channel, almost every single one of us, or at least we're interested since my channel is literally based upon developing. So I thought that I could talk about this because it's a very interesting point that I'm going to make from a developer's perspective that hasn't been made on YouTube yet. And for those of you who don't know this yet, CSGO gambling has been a huge industry, not just a business, a huge industry for the past few years. And now this huge industry is being shut down due to a few reasons, and one of the biggest reasons is because a couple of YouTubers, very popular YouTubers by the name of Team Martin and Pro Syndicate, were kind of exposed in these YouTube videos that were uploaded to this website, which kind of talked about how they owned a skin betting site and they didn't reveal that. And people thought they were being sponsored and they didn't disclose that, but they were actually the owners of, and it was proven that they were owners of, and Team Martin was apparently the incorporator too. So it was a lot of drama there, and I didn't really want to put my 2 cents into it because it wasn't really something for me. I don't really care about, I do care about drama in the sense of I watch it, but I don't really want to talk about it because my channel is not focused on it. So basically I just didn't care, right? But now with that, Valve has actually decided to put an end to all these gambling sites, actually almost every single one of these gambling sites. Now the fact is, some people are saying that this whole gambling industry is not going to be shut down because it's way too huge, and some other people are coming up with different arguments. And I appreciate seeing all that because it's fun to read, and it's conspiracy theories too. So but the thing is, they are going to be shut down if it keeps on going in the terms of how illegal it was. People were trying to prove that it was illegal, and a lot of kids, gambling sites usually allow kids that are over 13 to gamble. And it was proven to be actual gambling where you could bet your money on that because skins obviously cost money. So people were like, okay, these kids are going to gamble their money. Why are you letting my kids gamble money when people can't even gamble in a casino? So there was a lot of drama there too, and Valve kind of decided to put an end to this whole industry basically, and many different sites have already been shut down either by the owners or by Valve basically contacting them. And now the main point of this video is the fact that a lot of people thought, well, the owners of these sites and the people that are working on them aren't going to be earning any more money, right? But everyone is kind of hopping over the fact that a lot of programmers have been they were hired to keep these sites up to date by basically coding them further away, but now they are kind of not jobless, but they don't have this job for developing the site continuously because of this new announcement Valve has made. Now the truth is that I'm not going to sit here and cry about over the fact that gambling sites are being shut down and I'm not going to be able to find any jobs because of this, because it's not true, right? We programmers have all sorts of different opportunities in front of us. If we don't get any jobs because of gambling sites being shut down, we can make any we can make new games, we can mod, we can join any other community available, because we're on the internet and the internet is basically coded. So you get what I'm going, right? Because we are coders, so we're literally on a whole community based upon coders. So we always have these opportunities for ourselves, which it just doesn't create any problems for us coders, but it's still a huge industry that is being shut down, especially for the programmers of these sites. So it's just quite sad to see from a developer's perspective that this whole industry is being shut down while it had so much potential to grow. Now the fact is, together with the exposed videos of Team Martin and Pro Syndicate, I've seen that a lot of people that aren't programmers basically have been asking, is it true that bets can be controlled, and is it true that the bets can be rigged so that the owners of the sites can win? Yes, it is, because I worked on a few sites before, and I've actually created a few backends and front ends too. So I really do have knowledge in this topic basically. And it is true that a lot of these sites can be rigged. I'm not saying that they are, and I'm not going to name any websites that I worked on or anything like that. But I've seen that a lot of owners of the sites have been asking me to basically make these rig systems so that you can choose a winner right away. So this is very, it's very corny, and it's really sad to see that this community is based upon these type of things now, because it's a huge industry, and this type of thing is just destroying this industry, not only for the owners and the gamblers and the like live streamers that are making a living out of gambling skins, but actually for the developers that are creating these artificial skin betting sites. And now the worst part about these betting sites is the fact that you don't actually know who the owners are, so you just kind of bet blindly. You could always be playing against the owner without knowing it, and the owner can obviously rig the bets, so he can just log into whatever account he has on Steam, like log into another different computer, like be at the library, and still rig these bets, which is really slimy and really shady. Now the thing is, you may think that I'm a little bit biased because of the fact that I'm a developer too, and I worked on a few sites. And you would think that I'm sad that this industry is being shut down. Am I sad? Yes, I am, because this is a whole new industry that had so much potential to grow. But after seeing all these things, appear in front of my eyes, and people literally being scammed on thousands and thousands of dollars because of these owners rigging the bets, it's just so sad to see, and it's very shady. And I after creating all these sites, I didn't have any encouragement to actually bet on any other site, because I didn't know what could meet up with me, right? There could always be something even worse than rigging that I haven't heard about yet, and that's the main reason why I never actually wanted to bet. Now I know this video may have been a little bit fuzzy and a little bit of a mess, but what I'm trying to say in conclusion is that it's sad to see that this whole business, or whatever, this whole huge big ass industry is being shut down because of a few retards that are trying to rig bets in order to earn more money. But it's a whole new business that has so much potential to grow, and so much positivity inside of it. But then again, it had its legal terms too, apparently, because of all these lawsuits that are being filed right now. But are we going to see these being shut down? I don't know. I don't know if they are going to be shutting down every single site, or if the lawsuits are going to be like declined or cancelled or whatever. And I don't know if the betting sites are going to keep on being made, because right now as a developer, I don't think that I can find any jobs in terms of making a site for betting site owner, right? Because it's literally almost impossible right now because of all these shadiness that is going on with the sites, and with the sites being obviously shut down by Valve and their owners. And to be completely honest with you guys, the biggest main reason to why I didn't want to keep working with these betting sites and create them in the first place was because of the fact that it was so shady to see that people just had many different sponsorships, like streamers had sponsorships with these sites that I created, YouTubers and all that, big Counter-Strike players. And it was just so dumb to see that these people had so much more potential to win, and it was literally a fraud against people that were betting on their sites. So as a developer, I actually don't feel any difference at all that these sites are being shut down and the whole gambling industry is being dead, like literally dying out. If this wasn't existent, however, if this fraud thing wasn't existent, which would be impossible because you're the coder and you have all the possibilities to create on your website, but however, if it wasn't, possible at all, I would be fully down to actually have like a full-time job of creating these type of sites, because it was a very nice idea. It really evolved the whole community itself in Steam, and it just made it so much more fun to play the game, because you were able to bet everything that we were gaining, even if it was like a cent skin, right? So you always had a chance to win. But then again, knowing that these type of owners exist and these type of sites where rigging is existent is actually real, that really killed the fun part. And that's why I don't really care the fact that they are being shut down or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty much a conclusion to this video. I'm sorry if I made it a little bit too long. I just wanted to put my 2 cents into it because I'm a developer too. I don't really see myself as a, high ranked guy in that sense, but I just felt like people have been asking me about this, because some people know that I created some betting sites too. So, they have been asking me like, Psycho, what do you think about that? Is your career dead or whatever? And it's like, no, like calm down. It's just an industry that is being shut down. It's sad to see that it's being shut down, but personally, I care about these type of things, And after seeing all that fraud being done, it's just like, okay, shut it down, like I'm done. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video that I wanted to make about CSGO betting. It was a little bit off topic, I know, but it, I felt like it was quite relevant because you guys have been asking this question to me a lot of times now. And those of you who know me best, you know that I love answering your guys' questions. It's literally like my biggest hobby right now. And that's the main reason why I wanted to make this video, to put my 2 cents and to make you guys happy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to stay up to tune for new videos coming soon. And I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever I'll make. See y'all guys. Love you. Bye. Peace, peace.
It's just me and my niggas, liquor and a couple bad girls, living in this fucking mad world with no fear for the tears. Severe niggas here, they revere when I'm coming back. Sweatshirt.